Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to another Ferris Farming Organic YouTube video. Today we are going to be doing some row crop cultivating with our Bickler 5 sweep. For those who don't know what that means there's 5 sweeps per row. Anyway, last video I did a couple videos in this tractor. Didn't really show you guys the actual implement that we are using, but that's what we're going to do today. Now this corn is not nearly as tall as the corn we were going in yesterday, so we're probably going to have to go a little bit slower, but it'll do good to work this field up. To the naked eye, there's probably not a bunch of weeds, but you can see here on the headlands, I mean, all these little weeds will turn into really big weeds if you don't take them out right now. And we are running this 60-foot row crop cultivator on one of the brand new John Deere 8RT 310s. It's not a very heavy implement. I mean, I'll hop out later and kind of show you guys, but there's not really a whole lot to this thing. It's not a big beefy bar like it is on the, I don't know, even the 875 John Deere bars are way heavier than this. This is a pretty light machine. But yeah, should work good. We ran this quite a bit the past 2 days. We got rained out last night, but it didn't rain much over here, so we're gonna go over here for a little while. I don't know if I've talked about the importance of row crop cultivating or how we do it, but this is one of like the most important things we do on the farm as an organic farm. I mean, it's from now, I would say, usually past couple of years, it's been the middle of May to about the middle of July. We're either doing this on corn or we're doing it on soybeans. So we run a lot of row crop cultivators. I'll try not to blab too much off the bat so you guys don't just click off this video, but we run anywhere between 3 to 4 passes on most of our fields in the summer with weed control. And since Ferris Farming Organic, I mean organic farming, this is kind of the thing that we'll talk about the most, is how we go about farming organically. We use tine weeders, which is like a same brand as Bickler. It's a Bickler tine weeder. We are dealers for that. We are dealers for these. So if you're interested in one of these things, I think Jack's email is in the description. Just email Jack if you're interested. And I know I've talked about it before, but we do run other things besides just these. Obviously, oh boy, probably shouldn't go 20 in the field. But yeah, we run a John Deere 3 sweep, John Deere single sweeps with sugar beet shields. Hopefully I can get out, you know, and take videos of all those things, but I'm not going to promise you that. We run a rotary hose. I think some of you guys know what that is. I think I've done a video on that before. And we also run Henniker single sweep row crop cultivators. Now that's a lot of information without really any showing you guys what it is, but stay tuned, subscribe, and maybe you'll get to see them. Anyway, we're going to get going here a little bit, and I'll get back to you guys in a little while. Alright, pardon the wind, but I figured I'd come out and show you guys this. This is getting kind of annoying. So every time I'm doing end rows next to a ditch, they planted really close to the ditch, I mean, which is what we want to do, but all this grass gets stuck in these, I don't know if you call them shanks, whatever, but they're so close together, there's so many that it just plugs up like crazy, so you got to get out and clean them out every time you do a pass along the ditch, but otherwise it's working really good. And I just did these headlands right here. You can see, I mean, like this weed, that's still rooted. That's real deep. Look at that. I mean, that was 8 inches in the ground. That's a lot, but it's working really good. I mean, getting out all these, mix up the middle, even throwing a little dirt inside the row, which is perfect, covering up the weeds. You can see that right here. We threw this dirt right here, so these weeds are covered up. They're not going to get sunlight, and it won't grow as fast as the corn, which is what we're trying to do. It is pretty slow going. I think we're going about 2.5, 3 in some spots, but we're doing a lot of good, so we're going to keep going. Quick show you guys. I think I talked about it in the tractor this morning, but these are so thin. You hit one rock, it's going to be cockeyed, and it'll start taking out corn. We're going to go on the tractor quick. It's kind of windy. In other news, it's 11:30, and I've already eaten my entire lunch and supper, which I'm sure all the farmers watching this can relate to. All you gotta say is it better not rain. We do not need any more rain. I mean, we got a solid inch yesterday at the home place. I'm not sure we really got more than, I'm gonna say, 1/4 of an inch over here if even, but we don't need any more. But as all farmers, I'm sure we all know, if you say you don't want rain, it'll rain. If you need rain, it's probably not gonna rain. Anyway, comment in your area if you guys need rain, and comment what you guys are doing in the fields, because, you know, as always, I like to read those comments. Well, we got a bent shovel, or a bent shank. Now to fix these, it's really easy. You know, I'll just show you guys, but there's 2 bolts and 1 pin you gotta take out. It slides off and you just put the new one on. You can see this one is like tipped straight down. A rock must have hit it straight on and tilted it back. And there's not really a whole lot to these. I mean, they're super thin. Like I said, there's 2 bolts. You loosen that, take the pin out, and this just slides down. And you just put the new one up, tie the bolts, put the pin in, good to go. There's all, wow. And that's all there is to it. And I just felt some raindrops, so that's just great. Well, I suppose we'll just keep going until we get rained out again. I thought I was moving slow. This guy's about moving the same speed. I have never seen a turtle in the middle of a field. Say what's up to the channel, buddy. Not a very talkative one. All right, we're gonna move this buddy. Stop moving, bud. We're gonna move this little dude somewhere. I'm not gonna run him over. He has big claws. It's actually kind of. All right, you go right there. All right, he's moving. We're fine. If it was easy, anybody could do it. Funny story. Not really, but story time. Me and my brother Noah, when he lived at home, used to share a room, and we had like 3 or 4 turtles at one point, and those things stunk really bad. Anyway, there's your fun fact for the day. I know there's really no way you guys can see it, but right by those trees in this field, there's a tractor doing a little field cultivating. So right now we're in the field that we had a few tractors get stuck in. Trust me, I was the first one to do it, but I definitely was not the last one. It's like a foot of dry stuff, then just 2 feet of soup. There's no bottom in that ground, but they're going in it now. I mean, nothing's planted in it. They're probably going to plant soybeans. It's like 160 acres or so. It's not even, I mean, it's maybe 1/8 of a mile wide, but it's 1.5 miles long rows. So we're not just going to leave it, but hopefully they can get it worked up and planted here real soon. And there's 2 tractors over there, so if they get stuck, they can help each other out. I'm going slow enough now. I'm not going to help. Actually, take that back. I'm probably going to go help if they get stuck. Anyway, we'll probably take the drone up later, but this is probably going to do it for me talking. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about, you know, what I'm doing right now, just comment. It will not be the last video of me either running this or another weed management tool. So, comment what you guys want to see. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, go check out the merch, link in the description. Catch you in the next one.